Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op.
Hello, Couch Co-opers, Couch Potatoes, and Couch Codependents. This is the Couch Co-op Show, the greatest video game and beer podcast in the world.
Yeah.
I'm Ian, I got Jared, Dave, and JPK is back.
I'm one of those.
Please do me a favor, find us on
Good day.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Couch Co-op Shows.
No hyphen.
Oh yeah, all one word.
Yeah, you're supposed to say that.
I
part.
forgot my part already. Too many Cokes. Let's get to the show. Before we get too far into it, I wanted to give a quick little shout out. I want to thank my good friend of the show, Yusef Hatlani. We did a group stream today at 2:00 on his Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Yusef Hatlani. Mappy Man was there, Scott, Ken and Wolf, also a friend of the show. And then I met the Dirty Dwarves, who are Portland streamers as well. We got together, we played some video games, and I just want to thank Yusef for putting that
you
together.
You looked so happy when you were playing
I know.
Mario Party.
Oh, it was awful. Fucking Monkey Ball was the worst.
That is a hard game to play, but it's a fun one.
It's not.
Sorry, I didn't say anything, but I was lurking.
There was I do want to say this. We did play 6-player Towerfall Ascension.
Yeah.
We played two games. We played 2 games of it. The first game, I want you to know that I represented for the couch. I pulled out my Clarkage and I won. So
nice.
That's for you guys. But again,
well done.
You guys can go over to Yusef's Twitch channel if you so like, and you can watch the VOD. It's pretty funny. There's some pretty funny shit. But it was a good time, and hope to do it soon in the future. Maybe get some of you guys to come along. He'd be super down to have some more of the couch members be there. But that was cool. So let's get to the show. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm good. Yeah.
Ready for a beer.
All right. Well, speaking of beer, Dave, I believe it's your pick this week.
Yeah, this one's been a little delayed, actually.
Is it October?
I got this one for the show a while back, as evidenced by the fact it's the Warsteiner Oktoberfest. So, special edition, bought in the 30 Costco pack, direct from Germany.
These are still good till April 23.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still good beer. It's just not October anymore.
Our second Warsteiner beer.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Let's pop it.
We'll see how good it is.
3, 2, 1.
And pop.
Not a lot of
Lovely
pop.
little fizz as it pops off. Very clear. I'm looking at the bottle and it's like I can see through.
Tastes like an Oktoberfest beer. What do we know about this beer? Dave, did you pull up anything?
October. Not more than last time we looked at it. Warsteiner is the brewery.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's a Germanic Oktoberfest beer.
It smells nice. I like the smells of Oktoberfest beers, all the seasonings.
Product of Germany, Munich.
Yeah, it's like that malty, roasty goodness, but not. It's, it's got a little more maltiness.
Coming up at the end of the show at Couch Co-optionals, I might have a German tie-in.
There's a lot
That's a
going
tease.
on in this drink.
It's an Oktoberfest. It's got a lot of seasoning.
Yeah.
It's like
These are busy beers.
That's why I'm not usually a big fan of them. But
Oh, really?
this is a beer that John was able to find.
Yes.
Warsteiner. Where did you find it at? Total Wine?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I lucked out.
I mean, I think it's still available for a little while longer. It's, it's more just that.
Very malty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like that.
But a sweet
Yeah.
malty, not a burnt malty. So it's
Yeah.
I had a whole case of this when I started, and it was like, oh, I better hold some of these back for you guys.
They use hops and hop extract. Interesting.
So
It doesn't say
Yeah,
super hoppy.
I mean, it's a really good example
Almost 6%.
of an Oktoberfest beer, really. So.
Of a classic Oktoberfest?
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like Europe.
I mean, I can and have drunk a lot of this, and
Yeah.
it goes down easy. It doesn't. It's it's not too out there on the flavor profile. It's kind of a lager with a bit more maltiness to it. Definitely not
extra
over
seasonings.
hopped.
Yeah.
I don't even think it has any seasoning in it. It's just because it's just barley, hops, and hop extract. It's all hops.
Yeah.
Barley.
Interesting.
It's just the roast that gives it the chocolatey goodness.
Well, while we are tasting and enjoying and previewing it, we're gonna get into the show's topic. It's gonna span the entire show. Hopefully, it doesn't take us forever to do this. But our favorite, the Game Awards, are coming December 8th. That is 18 days away till the show, and
World
I thought
premiere.
world premiere. Oh, an award? No, world premiere. Exclusive.
More world premieres.
So we're gonna go
Timed
through.
exclusive.
We're gonna go through all the nominees and vote as the Couch Co-op. I logged in as the Couch Co-op, and gonna make our votes
Nice.
as the group.
Okay.
You guys can actually, if you want, you guys can play along. If you want, you don't have to. You can log in, but it's just thegameawards.com. But you don't have to do it. I can do it all
Maybe I
here.
should.
It's so we're gonna vote. But I'm not gonna go one like it says. You could start voting from but I'm gonna do view all and go backwards. So we'll end on Game of the Year, and in this portion in the beginning, this little smaller portion before we review the beer, we're gonna do all the awful esports stuff. The stuff that we all love and really interested in. So I figured that's where we'll start. So the first award.
Can I start with Can I have no votes for some of this? Because I probably don't even know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We can even I'll some of this shit I won't know either. I'll be like, I just like the way this guy looks.
Yeah.
This guy's hot. I'm voting solely on diversity. Okay. Anyway, so we will vote if if there's a tie, and we'll pick a person, and then we'll rock paper scissors. We'll Rochambeau it. First one is best esport event. Recognizing an event across single or multiple days that delivered a best of class experience for participants and the broadcast audience. EVO 2022. That's the fighting game championship. 2022 League of Legends World Championship. What is that? I do also know what that is because I watched the show on Paramount Plus. It's kind of funny. PGL Major Antwerp 2022. I do not know what that is. PGL.
Professional Gaming League.
You think is that what that is?
Yep. I do know some, some things.
The 2022 Mid-Season Invitational for I don't know what's game. Multiple games, I'm guessing. And then the Valorant Champions 2022. I am voting for EVO because I like fighting games. I enjoy watching EVO every year, so that's my choice. My pick.
I would think I'd go with you on that, Ian, because I don't like League of Legends. Because if you don't like that game, then yeah, sure, it gives a great experience for the players and people, but meh.
All right, that's 2 for EVO. Jared?
Yeah, I'd go with the Evo. That's the only one I like to watch the highlights of because I'm not big into esports or watching shooters and stuff like that. Maybe a highlight video from time to time on any of those, but most often it's Evo events, and I like reading news about it and the excitement.
Yeah, when I think
behind the
esports,
whole
I always think of the Tetris Championships at the Portland Retro Gaming, and I feel like games that are a lot shorter.
Oh, right.
work better. And I
I
think
like
fighting
I like
games-
person against person versus
Yeah.
team versus team generally. I don't know.
Yeah.
Better
Yeah, I
stories.
know what you mean. You can have the kind of personality stories as well as the actual game itself.
John, your vote doesn't count, but
Uh,
what do you pick? No, you can actually vote if you want to, but in this, it doesn't really matter. I'm just being funny.
Oh, I pick Evo as well.
All right. Evo 2022 gets the official couch co-op vote.
Isn't it usually in Vegas?
Evo?
Yes.
But now there's two now. They reopened up the one in Japan.
Oh, cool.
But yeah.
Is the professional gaming stuff still? I know it was big, but is it still as big, or has it died down a little?
It's still pretty big. I mean, they're making money on it. I mean, it's a big way to make money. And I mean, Sony actually put money into Evo. They like support it. So like, I think it's pretty popular. Best esports coach. I know none of these guys.
Yeah, skip.
Come on.
No, I'm not going to skip
Really?
it. The esports coach judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2022. We got Andre Blade
That's hilarious.
Hordinsky. I'm going to butcher all these names. I'm going to butcher them all. And that's Natus Vensiri. That's for CSGO. Mathis Bizaka Tarasconi. And that's for Loud. And that's the game's
I'll
Valorant.
give you Julian. They've got way too many numbers
Yeah.
like weird. It looks like Welsh or something in the spelling,
Eric Doombros Sandgren FPX team for Valorant. You got Robert Roban Dahlstrom FaZe Clan CSGO, and then Go Score Dongbin for Genji LOL. Oh, League of Legends. Well, I don't like CSGO because those guys are assholes. Valorant's assholes.
I was going to say Matthias or Eric for me, just because the rest of them look like they've got sticks up their asses in the photos.
Which one?
Matthias or Eric, like both the Valadoran coaches.
Matthias looks like he's a champion. He's already holding an award of some sort.
I kind of want to go for him just because he looks about our age.
All right. He looks like he's the one not getting laid. So let's vote for him.
That's
argue
the other reason.
opposite.
He should,
Wait, okay, so what? John or Jared, any choices or don't care?
Nope. No.
I'm gonna abstain from this one.
Okay, Matthias.
They just all look like these.
My opinion does not count.
Couch is voting for this guy on no particular reason at all. This is why it's fun to do this when it's drunk time. All right, next one. Best esports team. Dark Zero Esports, Apex Legends, FaZe Clan CS:GO, Genji League of Legends, LA Thieves Call of Duty, Loud Valorant. I want to vote for the Apex Legends team.
I think they've got the best uniform as well. I was gonna vote. I was gonna agree with you.
I just like Apex Legend, that game, over these other games.
Although the LA Thieves, they just look like they're having a good time.
It's true, but Call of Duty is dude bros.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, we
don't have to. We can argue. We can have
no,
one of these guys.
no,
Jared or John can like break the tie, or we could
love to hear how uneducated based on
John and Jared abstain. We rock paper scissors, Dave.
Oh, I picked LA Thieves.
Oh, he is?
That's
Okay, so
my
LA
vote.
Thieves. Okay, John's picking LA Thieves. He likes COD dude bros. All right. LA Thieves win. I didn't even heard of LA Thieves.
I haven't
Have
heard of
you
any
heard
of
of
these.
any of these teams?
Yeah, I've heard of FaZe Clan. Gen G I've heard of.
Really?
Yeah.
So you actually pay attention?
No, you just hear it through like streamers or like
Gotcha.
the people who does League of Legends, what's that company?
Blizzard?
Is it?
No, it's not Blizzard. It's the other one that does Valorant.
Yeah,
as well.
I can't think of their name.
Not
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't
They
follow
put out a show that is kind of mockumenting, like a mockumentary about a team that plays League of Legends, and so like, and all the real teams are in it, but then also this fake team, and it's kind of funny and weird.
It's a Paramount Plus
Yeah.
show you were talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, view all. Best team. All right. Best esports athlete. Like, what does that mean? It should
They
be. It
shouldn't
should be
use
called
athlete.
player or gamer.
Yeah.
You're not. These guys aren't doing dick push-ups like John over here. You know what I'm saying?
And they're wearing
Jacob
John
sweat clothes.
gets
They're
my
wearing
vote
gym
because
athletic wear.
Gymthetic way. All right.
Huh.
The esports athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct.
Performance.
Performance.
Other than that.
Zhang Shove Jin Hoon, I'm guessing. Genji, League of Legends. Lee Faker Sang Hyuk, T1 League of Legends. Finn Kerrigan Anderson, Face Clan CSGO. Oskland, oh my god. Simple, that's a name.
Alexander.
For Nautilus, Vincier, CSGO, and then Jacob Whitaker, Cloud9. I've heard of Cloud9 for Valorant.
Jacob gets my vote.
Jacob.
He's the geekiest of the lot.
He looks
and
like he has
he's a real athlete.
He looks like he has a Commodore Amiga.
Athlete.
Yep.
He's been riding the couch. He's been riding the couch for a long time. I'm with Dave.
Yep.
And you can pronounce his name. There
Yeah,
you go.
Jacob. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Ian could actually read that one.
His like nickname is Yay.
And he's throwing some kind of like
Gang
funky
signs.
gang sign-esque thing. So he gets extra geek points for it.
Extra geek points.
Do you think like these guys are like, oh, why'd you pick that photo?
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
All right. Jared's abstaining, I imagine. John.
Oh, I'm on Team Neckbeard all day. Alexander.
Oh, neckbeard.
I didn't go that far. I mean,
All right, Jacob wins. All right, Jacob. Congratulations. You get our vote. I don't know if you'll win, but good luck. All right. Is that it for the... Do we have one more? Yeah, that's the end of the esport. No, best esport game.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Best esports game.
Damn it.
ooh,
Damn it. For the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. Counter-Strike Global Offense. It should be called Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
I was going to say
it is offensive.
It is offensive.
I'm already drunk. I'm already drunk. What is in this beer?
Apparently.
Well, needless to
I
say,
promise
that
all I've
game,
been
that
drinking
game
is, all
is
I've been
offensive.
drinking is Coke.
Yeah,
All right.
Coca-Cola,
I mean-
all that caffeine. all
Vote.
sugars.
Dota 2.
Count-
League of Legends.
And that's
Riot Games.
by
That's
the
what it
way,
is.
yeah.
Riot Games. Rocket League is going to get our vote.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Valorant.
Yep.
So if everyone knows, we are.
It's got to be Rocket League.
It's got to be Rocket League. We love
Oh,
Rocket
yeah.
League. We're a big fan of Rocket League. We played a lot of that in our life. We still play it sometimes. Is that unanimous?
Yeah.
I got a quick question.
go for
How
it.
the hell did Rocket League get like I'm not slamming Rocket League, but I'm surprised like Apex Legends isn't up there compared
Right?
to Rocket.
Yeah,
I didn't know
where's Apex?
Rocket League was that big. All I hear about is Apex Legends compared to Rocket League.
I'm actually surprised Dota 2's in this. I think Rocket League is still getting constant updates and still is competitive and still is the community loves it. I am surprised though,
Yeah.
John. I think Apex Legends probably should have been in this. I thought Dota 2 kind of fell to the wayside and League of Legends was like kind of the more superior MOBA. So I'm surprised that Dota 2's but I know
Who
Valorant's
does
super
the nominations? Is it totally
It's-
like
it's
based on
a
numbers,
collection
player
of
numbers?
it's a collection of gaming like journalists
outlets
and
and
I
journalists,
think
yeah.
developers too.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I think it's a mix
Yeah.
of
It's a
gaming.
collective, and they do independent voting, and then all the information's collected in the middle.
They're also like
And,
massively out of touch with most of this because they don't cover it. So
Kind of like me.
yeah, like us. So I don't feel bad just woefully doing
Yeah.
this because I'm just as out of touch with it as they are.
Yeah.
So suck at Game Awards. All right, Are we going Rocket League?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Only one game.
Who's even is Spike even hosting this, or is that long gone?
That's
That-
long
that's
gone.
the-
No, Jeff Keighley. This
So-
is Jeff Keighley's thing. He does it all over the internet. It's his baby.
That's his baby.
Oh,
He
okay.
did the Spike Awards
Okay.
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, he did it. That's where it came
He's
from.
been around. Yeah.
All right. Are we done with this beer?
Yeah.
I've still got a little bit left, but I'm ready to review it.
Dave or Jared? Well, then Jared's done. Jared, let's take a break for a moment and tell me your thoughts on this beer and give me your rating.
It was consistent all the way through. So I really liked that. I don't know, as it kind of settled in, the odor of it didn't really do much. It actually just kind of seemed, I don't know, just like stale water smell or something like that. I don't know. The odor didn't do anything for me. It just when I opened the bottle and poured it down, I was like, yeah, this
Kind
is
of like
great.
stale jerky water.
yeah, I guess so. But the flavor didn't reflect the smell, so that's important to me. So I liked the overall flavor of the beer. It was really good.
Dave, what are your thoughts?
I just think this is the quintessential. Like, when I think of what an Oktoberfest beer tastes like, this is it, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I quite enjoy it. The only problem I have with Oktoberfest in general is I find they get a bit sweet after a couple of them. They're almost a little too cloying at some point.
Maybe John can speak to that because he's been drinking a few.
Yeah, he bought the 6-pack.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, John?
No, I think Dave hit it the nail on the head. I do notice it does become sweeter. It kind of coats your palate after a while.
Yeah.
I do like the maltiness of it. It kind of tastes more nutty to me. But Dave said chocolatey, so that's something I'm trying to educate myself more on the palate. So it's kind of interesting that you said chocolatey, Dave, because I've never really thought of that kind of flavor profile before.
No, I think, but you're probably more nearer on the nutty, kind of Nutella, maybe, kind of that.
Oh, okay,
chocolatey.
yeah.
That would
Oh,
be good.
interesting. Hazelnut,
Yeah,
chocolatey,
like
kind of
sweet hazelnutty. That's
yeah.
definitely where this is.
interesting.
Yeah,
maybe
but
not
I
bad.
like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Really consistent. How about you, Ian?
I think I'm with the whole group. I definitely think after 2 I'd be done, though. I don't think... I also don't... I'm not a big fan of Oktoberfest beers, as I said before, whatever the last one was. I'm happy this one doesn't have, crazy spices in it. Like, it doesn't do anything weird.
Allspice.
Let's
go.
It's just multi-lager.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
little more sweet. I don't think I'd ever really go out of my way to buy it, though. It's not really my type of beer. I'd drink it if someone had it. That's kind of... So, thumbs, I'm going to give it sideways.
I'd do it again. Yeah, I'm going thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah. If I wanted an Oktoberfest, I'd go for this one.
Yeah, this is good Oktoberfest.
3.5 Chubs out of 4.
Good job, Warsteiner.
Good stuff. I don't remember what I gave their last beer.
I think you gave the Negro.
No.
the
We did a Warsteiner before.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Wars. Okay.
yeah.
They're
did
like
the
normal
regular
lager.
Yeah, I think that I don't remember what I gave that one. Anyway, Dave, what beer or what game are you pairing with this wonderful beer? I don't know. I have no
There
idea.
is actually one game I would pair this with, and
Not
because
Wolfenstein. Let me tell you,
No,
can't take
No.
Wolfenstein anymore.
No, all German
I-
beers can't be assigned to Wolfenstein.
I was gonna.
Wolfenstein Youngblood, Wolfenstein Old Blood,
yeah.
Cyber Pilot.
New Order.
Oh, sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
I was gonna pair it with Overwatch 2 because that came out in October when I was drinking this.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, not bad.
Um,
There you go.
You know,
I think there's
it's
some.
not,
I think
no
there's a.
no pairing other than the fact I had a case of it in the garage.
Isn't one of the characters
Yeah.
German? One of them's like a Viking dude.
But
Big hunky.
and I haven't really played it since, and I haven't really.
Jorgen. What is that guy's? Anyway,
Isn't he one of the tanks?
yeah, one of the tanks with the big shield.
Yeah.
There you go. Overwatch 2, which is basically Overwatch 1 with different rules.
Yep.
Yeah, one-ish.
Even the graphics aren't that much.
One is.
That's not.
Yeah,
It's not a big improvement.
Yeah, Overwatch one-ish.
Good job, Blizzard. All right. Well, let me open another beer. I mean, Coke.
Yeah.
You're gonna sniff some Coke? Is that what's going on?
No, it's a Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
It's a fake beer cozy, so I can't get in trouble. See this, guys? See? Look at that.
Oh,
In
funny.
trouble? In trouble by who?
When I'm driving my car with an open container, it's like, no, officer. No, officer, this is just a Coke. Just enjoying a nice can of Coke.
Coca koozie.
Look at that. You don't know. You don't know that. This is like Coke.
That's
Wow,
pretty
that
flawless.
is really
Yeah, it is
convincing.
flawless. Wow, yeah.
I watched.
If you notice,
a
it's
video.
spelled wrong, but I think it's reverse on. I don't know if it's reversed.
No,
for you
that's
guys.
why you get the heavy. You get the heavy grip.
Lift it up
on
and
the-
show us. We'll
on the
let you know.
labeling.
See, it's Coca, but then it's Kalo instead of Cola
Oh, yeah.
because they can't use the Coke
Yeah, yeah.
brand because
Yeah,
that would get them in
obviously.
trouble.
That's funny.
But you just have to do this.
Shit.
Anyway,
No,
What's
you gotta
funny
go meet.
is
You
I
gotta go
know
meet.
you, and
Listen,
you
guys.
You
never,
gotta give the whole
you
thing.
Listen,
never
guys.
drive
Listen,
if you've had a drop of. So
yeah,
it's
well,
like-
not anymore. Not since my days in prison. All right, let's move on to the rest of this massive list, and hopefully we can
Yeah.
get through it in like half
Because
hour.
there's 31 categories. We're on category.
Most anticipated game, recognizing recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to pushing the game medium forward.
That's so stupid.
Stupid.
I don't know about pushing it forward.
Final
I mean,
Fantasy
I look at
16.
these games.
Final
No.
Fantasy 16 is the
We
same
got
game
Resident
as the
Evil
last game.
4.
Hogwarts
Yeah.
Legacy, Resident Evil 4
Yeah.
remake. It's not. That's not
That's,
even.
yeah,
That's not even
Bro,
pushing them
come on.
forward. Starfield,
okay.
not
that
going
might-
to. It might look good, but it's just going to be Fallout in space. And The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is just the sequel to Breath of the Wild. It's basically Breath of the Wild 2.
And it's
None
still
of these
running on the
games-
Switch.
And it's still running. Yeah, there's. Thanks, Jared. Nice point. It's not pushing anything. It's barely pushing anyway. I don't
I've
know.
got Starfield in this
Yeah,
one just because it's at
yeah.
least a
I'm-
new IP. It's not based on like some other thing.
If Harry Potter wasn't such a shit, like
Yeah.
the
I don't
creator
wanna
is
spend
such a
any
shit
time with
person, I'd probably vote for it because it looks kind of cool. But I'm with Dave. I think I'm gonna go Starfield.
I'm all about Final Fantasy, so I'm going Final Fantasy 16 there.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna push anything forward.
That's just
It's
gonna be 15 again. I mean, maybe it might look actually.
Well,
Visually,
it
it
has a way
might-
different battle system. It looks closer to like Devil May Cry battle system.
It'll probably have the
You
best
know.
cutscenes of all these games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm interested. This it's being directed by the guy that
Honestly,
kind
I
of
can't believe
made
Resident
Final
Evil 4
Fantasy 14 awesome. So
Yeah, I can't believe Resident Evil
I'm
4 remastered is in this. I'm surprised they don't even call it remastered
it's a remake.
or remake.
Yeah.
But
it's
it's
not like. I mean, yeah, the graphics might be better, but it probably still play like crap.
No, they don't. No. Because the Resident Evil 2 and 3 they redid, and they were super popular, and they had brand new mechanics, brand new engine.
I played Resident Evil 2 remastered, and it was good. Don't get me wrong, but it's even though they fixed some of the points, still had a little bit of clunkiness hangover from.
It makes you think that remakes should not be in this category,
Yeah.
though it is most
No, it
anticipated
shouldn't.
versus.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So
true.
okay, Jerry went with Final Fantasy. John.
Starfield.
Okay, he's going Starfield. All right. I mean, I can't wait to mod this with like big boobies in space. It's gonna be awesome. You're talking about anticipated. Let's go.
We're talking about zero gravity.
Zero gravity. Oh, space torture porn, Aaron. We're gonna pour one out.
So far, I'm interested in the game. I am. I'll probably play it, but at this point, whenever it comes out, I don't know. But they still haven't unveiled any like different races or anything like that. Is this just gonna be like dude bros in space?
It's gonna be Fallout. Fallout. In
No,
space.
it's going to be white people in space.
White
Jared.
people.
Big
Yeah,
difference.
white people in space. I don't really care.
White privilege the
Like,
game.
I want
It's
to meet
Elon
different,
Musk. Elon
like,
Musk.
cool races and
There's
stuff
just
like
like
that.
a bunch of people look
South
like Elon.
Africa in space.
Yeah,
Occupy
Jared.
Mars. Let's go.
Occupy Mars, baby.
Just meet a
Occupy
couple of
Mars.
races, you'll meet cool racists
Wow.
in space.
Yeah, racists in space.
All right. Best adaptation. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. First one, Arcane, League of Legends, Riot Games, Netflix. Second, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Studio Trigger, CD Projekt Red, Netflix. Cuphead Show, Studio some MDHR, King Features Syndicate, also on Netflix. I guess Netflix is paying for this one. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sega Sammy Group, Paramount Pictures. Or Uncharted, PlayStation Productions, Sony Pictures. Well, I'm going to get two things out of the way here. I think the Sonic movie's sequel is not that good, and Uncharted is garbage.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners was awesome.
I
watched the first episode and it didn't drag me in.
I liked Arcane a
Really
lot. I think Arcane is my choice.
It's in my list. I need to watch it.
This is going to be a tough one.
I'll
Cyberpunk's
step
mine.
out at this one because the only thing I've seen is Cyberpunk, and it wouldn't get my vote.
John, did you have anything?
I've just heard nothing but good things about Arcane, so that'd be my vote.
Oh, we're going to beat out Jared on...
That's all right.
All right. It is. I think Jared would also really love it, so...
Yeah, it's on my list, as I said. It looks really awesome.
All right. We're going to vote for that. Good job, Riot Games, doing something good for once. Okay, view all back to Best Debut Indie. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio, Neon White, Angel Matrix, and Impura Interactive. Norco, Geography of Robots, Raw Fury. Stray by Blue
12.
Blue 12. Oh yeah, Blue 12. Jeez, sometimes you look at that as like Blue It 12.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Two words together. Like funny.
Blue 12 Studio, Annapurna. Tunic Team, and Finji, and then Vampire Survivors, Ponicle. Jared, is your choice Vampire Survivors?
Yes, I played 3 of these games. Vampire Survivors is definitely number 1, followed by Stray.
Wow.
And, I didn't play Norco or Neon White. Tunic was okay. I wasn't huge on that.
I haven't played any of these.
Yeah, Vampire Survivors is so.
But I hear Vampire
love it.
Survivors is probably should have been nominated for Game of the Year, but it got slighted. So I'm gonna go with Jared.
You see, of all the games are on my radar, Stray is a game I've actually thought about buying and playing. So
I like it a lot. It's a great. It's
I think
fun.
that one's for me.
All right.
Yeah, great atmosphere.
John, which one are you going to saddle up to?
I saw on Xbox Game Pass. I watched the trailer for Vampire Survivor, and I was just like, no. So I'm gonna go Stray.
Uh-oh. It's a rock paper scissors moment. Jared, since this is your game, I'm gonna let you do the honors, and Dave and JPK, you can pick who's gonna do it.
You can go ahead, Dave.
All right, Dave, Jared, rock paper scissors.
All right. What?
There
I
you
guess
go.
we didn't. Okay. We're way off sync.
Yeah,
He kept
way
on
off
slamming his hand down. Vampire Survivors wins. Paper is cut.
That's called democracy, people. All right, Vampire Survivors. The one that. All right. I mean, really, the only person that played probably should get the right choice, right? You should.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that only
I
seems
don't
right.
feel bad that.
Yeah, I played 3 of the 5, so yeah, that's.
What are indie games? Oh, here's a
Yeah, I
weird...
know. I'm like the only one that plays indie
Ones I
titles
don't like.
mostly.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Content Creator of the Year. Oh, here's a very important one. Content Creator of the Year for a streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community in 2022.
Oh my god.
Carl
What is
Jacobs.
positive?
He looks like he's impaled himself on
Ludwig.
that metal rod.
Nibelian. Nibiru. And QT Cinderella.
I don't know any of these.
I don't know. This is the first.
Night
This is the
Nibble.
first time in this category. I have no idea who any of these guys are.
There's no Dr. Disrespect in this category.
He's already won, so they usually don't repick people that have won. But he's won it already. I mean, he is the 2-time back-to-back, Dave.
What does positive impact mean? Like,
I mean, I don't think any of these people have had a positive impact, but
Twitter was a buzz like that Nibel guy should win, but I don't know why. Like, I don't know anything about him.
Well,
Yeah.
at least he's less. He's the least interested in being represented here. Like he doesn't care about.
Yeah.
He's
my
like,
vote's for
I was
him.
gonna go with the girl just for equality and diversity.
Finally having
Yeah.
a girl win. Yeah.
But Nibelian could also be a girl.
yeah.
I also feel like in this category, if none of them ever streamed again, nothing of value would be lost.
Right?
So
I'm surprised Jim the Tatman's never been. Anyway, are we gonna go for the cartoon? Nibelian?
Yes.
yeah, let's go for the cartoon.
All right. We're gonna find out tomorrow that he killed the
Grumpy
small
old man.
village and
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
All right, we're going for him. There we go. Only seems right. He's the least who cares about his looks. Best multiplayer game. How is this different than esports? But I guess it is. For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Dude, bro. Multiverse, the new Smash Brothers, but free to play. Overwatch 2, like Overwatch 1, but free to play.
But it has a 2.
But it has a 2, when really it should be like a .025.
Oh, they call it outstanding gameplay and design. I'm like, okay, Call of Duty and Overwatch are just reheated.
Splatoon 3. And Teenage
More
Mutant Ninja
reheat.
Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Well, I've played Ashley a lot of these. I've played all but one. I haven't played Splatoon 3.
I bet that's Splatoon, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's
Oh, yeah.
Revenge.
Totally.
I will follow you, Ian, because I can't say
mean-
Overwatch or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 were
I mean, totally.
Turtling.
anything revolutionary.
John?
Same.
Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the
Turtles
win.
and a half shell.
Turtle power. And I think, well, I guess Multiverse is couch co-op, but I don't Overwatch and Call of Duty aren't. I don't think.
I
All
don't know
right.
if Call of Duty has split screen anymore.
I don't know if they do or not.
I don't know.
Best sports / racing for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. F1 2022, FIFA 2023, NBA 2K23, Gran Turismo 7, or Ollie Ollie World. Well, you know where my vote is.
I haven't played any of them, but I love the Gran Turismo series.
I've not played any of them, but yeah.
I'm going Gran Turismo 7 because it's going to be probably my number 3 game of the year. So,
Nice.
Nice.
John,
John?
you can abstain.
I'm gonna follow my father and support his decision.
Yeah, baby. Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that, Ian. Partly because, like,
We all know that FIFA's going to win. So,
well, the other games, I mean, they've made one of those for the last 24 years every year. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
or longer. Like FIFA's probably
Yeah.
been.
Sounds like
90s?
Ollie Ollie World's really awesome.
95 was the first one I played.
I've
but
played
yeah.
the first 2 Ollie Ollie games, so like I'm interested in Ollie Ollie World, but
Yeah.
the price
think
was a
it's-
lot steeper this time around because it's a way bigger game.
Yeah. Big title.
Yeah.
So I feel bad that I'm not supporting it. But I'm not a huge skateboarding game guy, so.
No.
And I sunk a lot of time into Gran Turismo 7. And after I tell you about my couch co-optional, I might be going back to it. All right.
Okay.
Voting for Gran Turismo 7. That's 2 drops for my couch co-optional. If you're paying attention. Best sim strategy. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Dune. Spice Wars. Shiro Games. Funcom. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Ubisoft Milan. Paris.
Ugh.
Ubisoft. Total War. Warhammer 3. Creative Assembly and Sega. 2 Points Campus. 2 Points Studios Sega. Victoria 3. Paradox Development Studio. Paradox Interactive. Dude,
I'm not part of this genre, so I'm not.
I have
rooting
not
for
played
this
any.
one.
We had to pick something.
I've
so.
played
Alright.
Dune 2 like years ago, and I've played some of the Total War games, so I've always enjoyed those.
Yeah,
And
Total War
I
is
can only
really
imagine
cool.
Total Warhammer is pretty cool. Although I always like the
But
Space
isn't
Marine.
Dune Spice
stuff.
Wars like a survival game? Like it's by Funcom, so it's like the Conan game, right?
I don't know.
I'll go if we're going to go Total War. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go Total War.
All right, this is what it's gonna be. What a yeah. There's like no Sims on this actually. Best Sim. There's like absolutely no. It's all like strategy games. I don't think there's any Sim game. You lied to us, Game Awards. You failing. Best family game. All Nintendo games. Not exactly.
works.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land, HAL Laboratory Nintendo, Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, Traveler Tales, WB Games, Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope, Ubisoft Milan Paris, Ubisoft, Nintendo Switch Sports, Nintendo whatever that EPD, Nintendo, and Splatoon 3, also Nintendo, all in Nintendo.
So I traded my copy of Metroid for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and it's actually a lot of fun.
That would be my vote.
That's where my vote's going.
The Kirby games have always been my favorite. So
Yeah.
I would probably go with none of these games. But
True.
so
You
I
go
will,
with
I will,
Dead or
I
Alive
will,
Extreme
I will,
Volleyball 3.
Yeah,
abstain.
that's family.
I would abstain from family games because I'm against family games.
All right, Kirby it is. Because you can play 2-player. That's a 2-player game.
Who'd want to? Though?
And my daughter, my youngest daughter, and I like to play it together.
Okay. Best fighting game. Here we go. For the best game design primarily around head-to-head combat. DNF Duel, Arc System Works, aiding Neo People and Nexon. JoJo Bizarre Adventure, All-Star Battle R, CyberConnect, 2Connect, blah, 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 blah. King of Fighters, what is that, 15? Holy cow. That's getting up there.
Yeah.
SNK.
Jeez.
Multiverses, Player First Games, WB Games, and Sifu by Slow Clap. So I've played the demos for DNF and for King of Fighters. But the game I want Sifu to win, so that's where I'm at.
I'm gonna vote for
I was gonna say-
Multiverses because I like the crazy amount of characters and there's a lot of fan favorites in there. Shows that I've
All right.
I was going to
watched
say
over the
anything
years.
but King of Fighters 15, just because
Oh, King of Fighters is fun, dude. It's super good.
I'm sure it's fun and all the rest of it, but it's like number 15. Come on.
Oh, it's changed though. It looks yeah, that's fine. John, we're all
I'm
picking
gonna
different
go with
ones.
Sifu.
Oh, thank you, son. I love you.
I've seen gameplay footage.
It
to
looks
be fair,
cool.
Just so
I just haven't
I'm
played
not
it
going
yet.
with you 100% just because that's what you said.
Nice.
I've
I'm
seen
glad you
game-
did
I've
some
seen gameplay
research.
footage.
I appreciate it. I've actually played Multiverses. It's pretty fun. Have you played it, Jared?
No, I have not.
Oh, you should try it. It's pretty cool. Actually.
Yeah, I'd probably like it because I love Smash Bros. And,
well, it's better than
it's
Smash
like that,
Bros.
and
Because
it
of
has
the
cool
the
characters.
teaming up thing is super cool. Being on a team versus just being on your own is super cool.
There's teams in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but not the main game. This game is built around teamwork. It's not.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers is usually just all free for all. Best role playing game. We know who's winning this one. All right.
Yeah, easy.
We got Elden Ring from Software, Bandai Namco, Live Alive, Square Enix, Nintendo,
That's
Pokemon
Live
Legends,
Alive.
Live Alive.
Yeah.
I like Live Alive. Pokemon Legends, whatever, Arceus, Game Freak, Nintendo, TPCI, Triangle Strategy. I don't even know what that is. Art and Dink. Square Enix, Art Dink, Square Enix, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Monolith Soft, Nintendo. My vote, Elden Ring.
Yeah.
You guys?
Elden
I have no vote, so
No
yeah,
vote.
Elden Ring.
John?
I am
Not
curious
playing.
about Live Alive. It sounds like that's really good.
Elden Ring.
You mean
Yeah.
Live Alive? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd like to try the
I can live.
Xenoblade series someday.
It should
but
be
they're
Live
just such long
Alive.
games.
Anyway. All right, Elden Ring, baby. First of
Yeah,
many,
totally.
probably. View all. Okay, RPG. Best role-playing game. Best action adventure. For the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, A Plague Tale: Requiem, Asobo Studio Focus Entertainment, God of
I
War
want to play
God of War Ragnarok, Sony Santa Monica, SIE, Horizon Forbidden West, Guerrilla Games, SIE, and Stray, Blue 12 Studios, and Annapurna, and Tunic Team, Finji. I mean, I guess I'm going with God of War on this one.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the puzzles for some of the treasure chests and stuff like that. They did a really good job on the puzzles.
I'm not
Jared's-
casting it.
The
I'm not
platforming's
casting
really
a vote
good.
on this one.
Jared's
You played Forbidden West, Dave.
I've played Forbidden West and I've played God of War. I'm 17 hours in,
Yeah.
and I don't think either of them deserves best action adventure.
Damn.
Jeez, Dave's like, just like fucking straight up.
I'm not
like-
saying they're not good games. I'm just saying I don't think they're like the reward winners. So anyway,
There you go. All right.
Because they put in the best at combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. My immediate attention went to Stray and Tunic for like the puzzles that were involved in both of those. Stray's puzzles weren't super complicated or interesting. Forbidden West had some, but nothing crazy. It's just like platforming challenges, pretty much how to get somewhere to get to a
just
key.
say combining combat
And-
with it.
Yeah,
But what I'm
then,
saying is like Jared's
then-
played all these except A Plague Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's on my console right now, so I need to
I
play
do
it.
want to
But,
play A Plague Tale because I really enjoyed the first one of that. So
but Tunic had a lot of really good puzzles in it, and I liked that aspect of it. So when it comes to action adventure, I think Tunic does deserve that.
So 2 God of War, Dave's abstaining, John.
I'm gonna abstain as well.
So God of War wins this one. Look at how easy it is, guys. This is how you run a government. It's super simple. That's how it, like, just hire us. Couch Co-op. We're governed by the Couch Co-op crew. That'd be great, right? No? Trust me. Best just action game. Different than action adventure. Best action game. All right.
Focused on combat.
Best action game. For the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat. Bayonetta 3, Platinum Games, Nintendo. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Infinity Ward, Activision. 2 completely different combats. Neon White, Angel Matrix, Annapurna. Sifu, SoClap, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, Tribute Games, Dotemu? Jared?
Dotemu.
Dotemu? Sure.
If it's a Japanese company that published it, it's Dotemu.
Well, I've played 3 of these.
I think I enjoy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the best, but
yeah, I mean, I'd love to vote for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but the battle system isn't really complex.
If we're going with
like
combat, if we're going primarily on combat, it is for me Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, I haven't played Bayonetta 3, but it's like just Bayonetta 2 with different
Yeah, but the combat is really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's
Sifu
what I'm
has
saying,
the problem is
Bayonetta.
Sifu, I would imagine, has cool combat. I just haven't played it. I played as Absolver, which I really enjoyed.
Oh, I thought you played Sifu.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, because I'm familiar with Bayonetta enough to know that Bayonetta 3 probably feels the same.
Dave's going Ninja Turtles. John, what's your pick?
God, bro.
God, bro. All right. Dude, bro. Bend over, bro. Bayonetta 3 wins. All right. Hey, this is fun, huh? I like these drunken, like, pointless arguments about what game's better.
yeah, about what games look best from the picture because we haven't played all of them.
Best VR AR. Is there any AR games? Maybe. I don't know. For the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. After the Fall, Vertigo Games. Among Us VR, Shell Games, Inner Sloth. Bone Lab, Stress Level 0. Moss Book 2, Polyarch, and Red Matter 2, Vertical Robots. I guess I'm going to just pick Moss Book 2.
I loved Book 1 so much, and more of that is what I'm very excited for. I want to buy it for PSVR so I can play through that one as well. I love that whole concept, being the tiny little mouse with the Overwatch, helping the mouse get through the level.
I guess I lied because sometimes I do
cool.
like cute games. Generally,
Yeah.
cute games Ian does not like.
Yeah,
But
Quill is such a cool mouse.
That's
I like that.
a realistic life mouse. Anyway, you guys, Dave, John, don't care.
I'm gonna abstain from this one.
Yeah, I haven't played any. Of them,
It's
so
like fuck VR. Good job, Mouse. Innovation in accessibility. Let's see what they do for this. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. As Dusk Falls, Interior Night, Xbox Game Studios, God of War Ragnarok, Sony Santa Monica SIE, Return to Monkey Island, Terrible Toy Box, Devolver Digital, The Last of Us Part 1, Naughty Dog SIE, and The Quarry Supermassive Games 2K. I wish they would say why, like what particular thing they did.
I know the Sony studio games have been really hardcore on accessibility, just tons and tons of options to lighten the gameplay load and make things way easier.
Do you guys remember? I mean, most of us played Guardians of the Galaxy. Just the difficulty setting in that game when you entered it was like a laundry list of things that you could do to make the game scale difficulty to how you need to play. It's like, why is that game not? I mean, I have never seen a difficulty game like it was just mind-boggling.
Yeah, I don't think The Last of Us and God of War, which are two games I've played or I'm playing, I don't think they're pushing the medium forward by adding features. Like God of War has so many different. I don't think it helps people enjoy games in a wider audience because it's quite hardcore in its level ups and the way.
Yeah, they are very complicated.
Yeah, it's not simple. And then The Last of Us 1, I didn't think that was simple. Unless you were talking about
I didn't think it was good.
It does do a decent job of like the character that you're with is like, hey, look over here. Maybe, after about, a minute of staring around, if you're not doing something, then it's like, oh, maybe you should try this. But
that being said, The Quarry is just a push X to do something game. It's just like
I think you can turn it on so where it just plays the game for you. So I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that,
right? So it's just
I think Return to Monkey Island, it pretty much walks you through the game if you select the option. Systems.
But I hate those I hate point and click games.
Yeah, I've never even heard of As Dusk Falls.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I enjoy point and click games. I just haven't played.
As Dusk Falls on the Game Pass. I believe. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Huh.
I just don't feel that God of War or Last of Us fall into this category.
Yeah, I don't feel qualified to vote for this because I don't look at the accessibility features. I mean, I play on like normal difficulty on most games.
I feel like I'm playing God of War on easy difficulty, and
it's
I
still
still
hard.
feel like there's no, and not necessarily. I just don't feel like it's very accessible from the menus and the power ups and all the stuff that's going in there.
It has a lot of buttons to remember.
We need to vote for one.
And I definitely, that is one of the things where it's like, I'm like, how do I open this rock? Oh, I haven't seen one of those for a while. I need to do, there's just a lot.
So we're gonna pick The Quarry because it plays itself for you.
Yeah, that sounds
all right. There we go. Accessibility. You don't have to play it.
Yeah, you don't even have to look at it.
All right. Best community support. Apex. Oh, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates, patches. Apex Legends by The Legend, Respawn, EA. Destiny 2 by Bungie. Final Fantasy 14, Square Enix, Fortnite, Epic Games, and the winner is probably No Man's Sky, Hello Games.
Yes, sir,
but
for me.
I feel like No Man's Sky is the clear winner, but
And Destiny 2 is up there too. They're always updating the hell out of that.
I mean,
they've
Apex.
actually lessened their responsiveness because of how much hate they got.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Toxicity.
The
made 'em back
toxicity
off.
caused them to back off.
What?
I feel Apex gets a shout out because they've never really they've always been free to play. Destiny, it's like obviously
Well,
trying to
Fortnite's
get you
free to play.
to do stuff. Fortnite is free to play, but that's just different.
That's
I think
different.
No Man's Sky have to get just because they've been at it for 7 years or whatever it is now.
I love how Hello Games or No Man's Sky, Sean Murray shares like a bunch of people's screenshots. He's like, "Wow!"
Yeah.
I mean, he's still impressed with the game that he's been working on forever at this point.
The fact they fell on the flat on the face and like got themselves up, and didn't just get themselves up, but just have kept on going. It's like,
well, technically 3 of these games fell on their face. Final Fantasy
Yeah.
14 failed miserably. Fortnite failed miserably and pivoted quickly. And No Man's Sky said they were going to do all these things that they didn't, but then they
Yeah.
did.
No Man's Sky for me though. Like they've
Yeah.
added VR modes. They're
I
always
love the VR mode.
undersea and all the rest of it.
Also,
It's like,
they're giving you, like, for PSVR 2, they're one of the few games that are giving you a free upgrade because your old PSVR games don't work in the new PSVR, but they are giving you a free upgrade so that it does work.
Are you serious?
honestly,
Yeah.
I don't understand how
Yeah.
they make any money.
I
It's
know.
like-
Just people keep buying the
I
game.
think it's
'cause of all
goodwill.
the
I think it's
updates.
just
Yeah.
goodwill, yeah.
But
Well,
they-
because of
they-
the controllers, John, like, it's total different. Like, you can't use, they're not using this stupid little light wands anymore. They're using actual controllers, so, like, the games need to be totally reprogrammed. So
Okay.
that's why they're not, it requires a lot of work to make the game
Yeah,
work.
and it's not using PS3 technology
Yeah,
anymore.
it's using new current. Anyway, we're
Yeah.
voting for No Man's Sky. There you go. Winner. I just like to see them win a game again too, just because
Yeah.
goodwill. Best mobile game. Aaron's not here. Aaron's Mobile Minute.
no vote for me on this one.
For the best gameplay on a mobile device, Apex Legends Mobile, Lightspeed and Quantum, Respawn EA. Diablo Immortal is the one I have played. Blizzard NetEase. Genshin Impact. Hoyoverse.
Hoyoverse.
Marvel Snap, this is probably the one that's actually going to win, but Second Diner Studios, Newverse, and Tower of Fantasy. Ooh, look at that picture. That's a fantasy. Hoda Studio, Perfect World, Level, Infinite.
I'm voting for Genshin Impact. I loved playing it on the PS4, and I've played it on PS5. I did try it on the cell phone. It actually feels and controls and looks the same. You know, the graphics style is easy to manipulate on a mobile device, and it looked great.
I played Diablo Immortal. It was fine. It's not a game I would vote for. Marvel Snap is a clear winner in this area. I'm not a super huge Genshin Impact guy. You guys have any other thoughts?
I'm gonna abstain from this one.
Yeah.
All right.
No thoughts.
We're gonna give it to Jared. Genshin Impact.
Yeah, Genshin.
Him and his waifus.
Yeah, a lot of cute girls in there, Ian.
Best indie, different than best indie debut.
Debut indie, whatever that means. Yeah.
For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Cult of Lamb, Massive Monster, Devolver Digital, Neon White, Angel Matrix, Annapurna, Sifu, Slow Clap, Stray, Blue 12 Studios, Annapurna, and Tunic Team, Finji.
Stray.
I want to vote for Cult of Lamb. Just because it's psycho. I mean, you literally have followers, you pick up their poop. You sometimes you have to kill them. You have to like sacrifice them to the gods. It's just like the idea, and it's Devolver Digital.
When you describe that game,
Devolver Digital needs to be represented. I'm gonna pick that game.
Yeah, I still have yet to play it. I do want to, but I love Stray, and the world they built is really, really cool. Like super far in the future, robots are like the only things.
Yeah,
and
I would
there's-
like to play
yeah,
Stray.
I loved it. Yeah.
All right, so Dave, what do you want to pick?
But Cult of Lamb sounds fun.
John, what do you want to pick?
Stray.
Straight. Oh, we got a thumb off.
All right, John and Ian get to do rock paper scissors. Go.
Wait, hold on. Are we gonna? So when we go 1, 2, 3, shoot, or is it 1, 2, 3?
1, 2,
Well,
3.
it doesn't matter because you're
Yeah.
crazy delayed. So
Delayed.
just
So 1, 2.
I'll
Let's
say
do 1, 2,
1,
3.
2. I'll say 1, 2, 3, and you both
1, 2,
pound
3,
three
shoot.
times and go.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
Oh man, this is scissors win again, Ian. All right.
This is
Cult of
Adaption.
Lamb. The poop and sacrificial lamb. The funny thing is you don't really know what the other person's picked because you're like so delayed. All right. Best ongoing. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of an ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Apex Legends, Respawn EA, Destiny 2, Bungie, Final Fantasy XIV, Square Enix, Fortnite, Epic Games, Genshin Impact, Hoyoverse. I've played all these games.
I'm giving this one to Genshin again because it adds tons and tons of story content for free. And it's always like different environments and all that stuff. You don't have to pay for a damn thing. Like Destiny is very expensive if you want to keep up on it. Apex, yeah, it might have new characters, new map every once in a while, but there's like no new story. Final Fantasy 14 costs a ton of money every month. And Fortnite, there's they do some cool stuff, but
They have
I don't know,
story.
there's no, is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm picking Fortnite, baby. Fortnite is forever. Me and Ryan, baby. Fortnite
Yeah,
I'm skipping
is
this one.
forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, plus there's some hot ass in that game.
Hot ass.
When Ian's playing it.
So what? So we got Genshin Impact versus Fortnite. Dave or John, you guys got to pick something. I mean, Dave's played these games.
I mean, Apex, Fortnite, to me, it just seems like they just add skins, so that would
No, they
not
changed
get my
the
vote.
world. They constantly changed the map.
This shows how long since I played it, but
Destiny 2, you've played.
Destiny 2 wouldn't get my vote because it's like,
Fuck that game.
they update the world, but they always want some of that payola to.
Lots of money to keep
Do
up
it,
on that game.
So it's kind of like
So which one are you picking, Dave?
I would not cast my vote. It just wouldn't be Destiny 2.
John, you gonna pick something? Break the tie?
I'm actually gonna pick Destiny 2.
Oh shit! So Dave, you have to pick something, dude.
Apex Legends.
Oh my god!
Nice.
So no vote on this category.
No,
I
we have
think,
to.
is-
We have to. No, we have to get a vote.
Okay.
I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll see. Whoever wins,
Are we all gonna rock paper scissors?
we're all gonna do it.
We're all
We're all
gonna
gonna do this, and
All
then
right, and we'll knock
knock
each
out-
other out
we'll
slowly.
knock each
All
other
right.
out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot.
All right. Ian's knocked Dave and I out. Oh,
And then John wins. So Destiny
Yeah.
wins.
No, because Dave knocked. Wait, how does this work?
How does
'Cause
this
I had
work,
paper,
actually?
But Dave had scissors.
We had scissors and he had paper, so we knocked John out, but John would knock you out. So it's kind of, and you knock us out.
All right. So what we got to do is 2 of us versus 2, 2 versus 2, and then 2 versus 2. John
Okay.
and Jared and Dave go.
all right.
That's probably the better way.
2, 3, go. All right, Dave won.
Dave win.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
So now
Apex.
me and John go. Me and John. Ready, John?
Yeah.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
shoot.
shoot. Okay, I'm
All right,
out.
go again. Oh, I thought you hit rock.
No, you got
Okay,
scissors.
scissors.
He's
Oh, no,
so
I-
delayed.
so-
So Dave and I go now.
All right, that's Fortnite versus Apex.
Okay. 1, 2,
2,
3,
3.
shoot. Oh shit, that's not good. All
Oh,
right,
go
go again.
again, both paper.
All right, ready. 1, 2,
2,
3,
3.
shoot.
Oh,
Fortnite is forever.
Green wins.
A game the kids can play. All right, that's good. That's how it should be, baby. I hope you guys are all enjoying. I don't even check chat because I'm doing this fucking thing. There's probably no one in chat. Oh, there's people in chat. Stray, No Man's Sky. All right, good job. Thanks, dude.
You said to play along, and you're not even paying attention. Come on.
Well, no, they can play along they can vote themselves. I'm not saying they can play along. That's too much work, John. I need a committee for all that shit.
You got the committee right here, man.
Games for Impact. Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. A Memoir Blue, Cloister Interactive, Annapurna, A Dusk Falls, Interior Night, Xbox Game Studios, Citizen Sleeper, Jump Over the Age, Fellow Traveler. Oh my God. Endling, Extinction is Forever, Hero Beat Studios, Handy Games, Hindsight, Team Hindsight, Annapurna. I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, Northway Games, Finji. Man, I have no idea what these games are.
I don't know.
No.
Give it to the foxes.
I'm gonna
They're
abstain
cute.
from this one.
I like the pro-social meaning or message because sometimes I feel like if you had an anti-social meaning or message, that could be just as kind of powerful in some respect.
So Jared likes the foxes. Dave, just looking at it,
I haven't heard of any of these.
No, I haven't heard of any of them, so...
I guess we're going with the foxes. Endling.
The extinction is forever. So I'm guessing it's like an environmental message.
It's about this world ending, basically. It's
Yeah.
like it's forever. Okay, we're gonna give it to them
Cool.
because we have no idea what that is about. All right, where are we? That was Games for Impact. Best performance. So someone talking. Voice actor awarded to an individual for voiceover, acting, motion, and/or performance capture. Horizon Forbidden West. Ashley Birch, I believe she is, what's her name? The redhead in the game. What is the lead character? Aloy, yeah, there you go. A Plague Tale Requiem, Charlotte McBurney? McBurney?
Yeah, she's the main character.
She must be the main character.
Yeah.
God of War Ragnarok, obviously Christopher Judge, he plays Kratos. Immortality. I don't know what that is.
Man Engaged. That's the live action one. So she's like the character you're looking for in the game.
I think she's nude a lot in that one, guys.
There's some.
And then God of War Ragnarok, Sonny Soljic, he's the boy. Boy. Which he doesn't ever really say in that game, in this one.
Sonny Soljic does not get my vote.
Oh my God, Dave hates him.
Character.
Doesn't like the character. Oh my God.
No.
I'll give it to Kratos. I'll give it to Christopher Judge.
Yeah, I love Christopher Judge. He's so good. I like.
And he was great in Stargate, so yeah.
Yeah, he's had a lot more range in this Ragnarok game because he's showing more emotion and stuff like that. He's doing good.
All right.
I mean, the voice acting in all these games has been great.
Oh, top notch! Yeah, all of them deserve
I wonder how
to
many
be
of
on the
these
top
are
here.
actually, to be quite honest, though, are actually motion captured. Because
I'm sure the Sony ones are.
I know God of War is.
If you look at the
and well, Immortality it's FMV, full motion video. So she's actually she's actually in it.
Is it the same actor that's is it just a voiceover or is it actual motion capture? Because I've noticed
so Sonny Soljic and I think Christopher Judge a little bit, but Sonny definitely looks like his character. Like not here so much, but like
no. But what I mean is, when they motion capture, is it that actor
they wearing
that's
it?
doing
Yeah.
motion capture?
Oh,
yeah. I've seen Christopher Judge wearing the mocap suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seems to be coming more and more that the voiceover is not the actual person doing the motion capture.
Are we voting for Kratos?
Yeah, Kratos. It's not just recency. Like I love Ashley Birch's performance in Horizon, but I don't know, just the like under her voice kind of talk through the whole game just kind of drove me a little nuts sometimes.
Best audio design. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Infinity Ward Activision. Elden Ring from Software, Bandai Namco. God of War Ragnarok, Sony Santa Monica SIE. Gran Turismo 7, Polyphony, SIE. And Horizon Forbidden West, Guerrilla Games, SIE. I'm going to go Gran Turismo on this one, but
I'm going Forbidden West. I love the sound design in that. The world sounded just wonderful. All the robots had really cool sounds, and everything
I
just
was going to
melded
go with
together really
God
well.
of War. I really like the kind of music and just the sound effects when you're fighting some of the bad guys.
I guess, John, you have to pick something. Hopefully it's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm abstaining from this one.
Oh, shit. Okay, I would rather not do Rochambeau again. I'll give it to God of War. I'll
Cool.
agree with Dave.
All right.
I'll agree
Yep.
with Dave.
I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, I think they're all pretty
It
good.
does, yeah, it does have great sound. Yeah, I love everything about God of War, but I think Forbidden West deserves some props this season. It kind of got left in the dust, unfortunately. But one
But
thing
according
they
to
really
Dave, it's
did
not a
well-
very good game. It's just kind of a meh game.
Yeah, but they did really good on the sound design.
Yeah.
So we're going with God of War.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Solid.
Solid.
Just real quick, I'm gonna abstain from the next vote. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
Best score in music? Okay, Plague Tale Requiem, Oliver Devery, whatever, composer. Elden Ring,
Tsukasa
Tsukasa Sato, composer. Saito. God of War Ragnarok, Bear McCreary, composer. He did the last one. Metal Hillsinger, Two Feathers, composer. And Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Yasunori Mitsuda, composer. I'm going with fucking Elden Ring. That opening, that soundtrack is fucking phenomenal. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm going with.
every boss has its own music that's super intense.
That's the one I still listen to. Just that opening theme is fucking like super impressive in my opinion. So
Surge, well, I mean, Metal Hellsinger is super fucking rad. The music in that's so good. But I like metal, but I'm not gonna sit around and listen to metal all the time. I'm not huge into metal, but I love it being used in games that are intense like that game. I would recommend at least trying Metal Hellsinger if you have Game Pass. It's free. So yeah, jump into that.
but you're
I
going
have no vote on this one.
So
I
Elden Ring's
only-
winning.
Yeah, well, God of War's music is amazing. Yeah,
It is good, but it's not.
That.
It doesn't hit as hard as fucking Elden Ring, dude.
It's not as in your face. It's kind of low in volume, so that it's not like they really wanted to push it. You know, it's still great. It's orchestrated and all that. It has all the God of War tones in it with the.
I guess that's the thing that's ultimately gonna, as we go towards Game of the Year, the fact that like, well, God of War isn't epic. Elden Ring like just is epic, and
Yeah.
I think I appreciate that more. Anyway, Elden Ring, we're gonna give it to it. View all. We're on the last four here, guys. Best art direction. Elden Ring from Software, Bandai Namco. God of War Ragnarok, Sony Santa Monica. Horizon Forbidden West, man, I can't even talk anymore.
Damn, Ian.
Forbidden West, Guerrilla Games. Scorn, I'm surprised, got a nomination. EBB
Really cool
Software,
direction.
Kepler Interactive. It does have some pretty sick, gross stuff. Stray,
Yeah.
Blue 12 Studios, Annapurna. Art direction, again, I'm going Elden Ring.
Yeah, they somehow made like kind of simple-ish graphics look amazing.
It's not
Like,
even that.
every
It's just the
direction-
art. It's just the art design. Just like the
Yeah,
creation,
the
the
design,
the way the
works
world's
so well.
designed, the way the creatures, the bosses are designed. It's just like some of the coolest shit I've ever seen in a video game.
And how many times did you just like turn around or like just what was that sound? And you look up and you're like, whoa, look at that.
Well,
that
I'll tell you,
view.
it's a simple day, Jared. I haven't taken any photos in God of War. I
Yeah.
took a shit ton of photos. That's when I know art design is
Yeah.
cool. When art design is
Yeah.
cool, I am taking photos all the time.
I
So,
took a lot
like-
of pictures in Forbidden West as well.
And this is a thing that's kind of shitty, actually, for a game like,
Yep.
say, Gran Turismo. I think Gran Turismo is fucking beautiful, and the photography mode, and then the places they give you, and you kind of do your own art. I think the art
Yeah.
design, even though it's real world, I think that's way more compelling to take photos of.
Yep.
God of War is a game. It's cool, but it's not it's how I know it's gonna look. There's nothing that's blown my mind away. Like there is some shit in Elden Ring
Yeah.
that I'm just like, fuck, I'm never gonna see this again unless I play this game all the time.
Like Horizon Forbidden West has some good like points where you're looking out over the
Yeah.
land and you can see stuff. So it's good. But I probably wouldn't have a vote on this one.
All right, I'm going Elden Ring. Jared, you're going Elden
Yeah,
Ring. All right,
I am.
JPK art design. Ebs.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm actually going to go with Scorn.
Scorn. He's gonna go with a disgusting gross game. This is like a disgusting mist. Cool. But Elden Ring wins. Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring so far God of War's. I think we voted for a lot of God of War stuff.
Yeah.
Best narrative. Plague Tale: Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War: Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality.
Oh, I love the storytelling in God of War. It's like there's not a dull moment in that game. They're always progressing some storyline of past, present, or future. Even it's all over the joint, and it all makes sense. It's so well done.
This is where I'm surprised Elden Ring actually got nominated. I get it's a big game, but its weakest point is the story. It's a lot of lore, but it's not a lot of story. You know?
Yeah, if you know where to look and in what order to look, you can probably find a lot of really great story. But I
think that's
must
lore.
have
When you
missed a
find
lot.
something
Yeah.
and you read it, that's the lore of the world.
Yeah, but
There's
you're
no
not being
actually.
led anywhere
There's
in
no
this,
story
yeah.
of the character really. You know, you're just trying to defeat and become the Elden Ring or Elden Lord. Whereas God of War is a story constantly. It's constantly doling out story.
Yeah, there's always story stuff going on. Forbidden West, I like the story, but I don't know. It ended up in kind of a weird place. I don't know.
My
It was
understanding
good.
from
I
that
liked
is
it.
that
I
it's
wanna
just
play
not as
Plague
strong as
Trail
the first one.
Requiem, because it's like this keeps coming up on the list, and it's like I really enjoyed the first one, so
Yeah.
because I probably enjoyed Horizon Forbidden West story a bit more than God of War's so far.
Well, I'm gonna go God of War.
But I mean, it's close. It's not.
So I'm going God of War. Jared, you're going.
God of War.
Dave's going Horizon.
I'll vote with the team because it's like I haven't finished God of Wars, and I'm not saying it's bad. I preferred, I think, Forbidden West story a little better. But
John, what would you pick?
I'm gonna abstain from this one.
All right, God of War. View all. Best game direction. Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, and Stray.
Huh. Design.
I mean, I feel like this goes one of two ways at the Game Awards. They give this one to the game that's not going to win Game of the Year.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like that's kind of bullshit. It should go to the same game that gets Game of the Year.
yeah, because creative vision and innovation are kind of
A director has to push that.
yeah.
So I'm kind of showing my hand, but I think Elden Ring wins this, in my opinion. But
Game direction and design.
God of War Ragnarok is more of it, and we did see it before, and it's cool. But Elden Ring is...
It's when you put that word outstanding, it's like there is creative vision and innovation in.
It really should be like, what game is the runner-up to Game of the Year? Is what this category should be, instead of best game director. Because if it's best game director, like how is the best director of a film not also the best film of the year? Because like the outstanding director obviously directed the best film of the year. No, clearly not. Clearly a shitty director made the best game of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Anyway, this becomes all politics, and I hate that shit. So I'm gonna vote for the game I think is game of the year, and I think the best director of the year. So, Elden Ring.
I'm going to go with your expertise and vote Elden Ring, even though I haven't played it.
Yeah, the
I would love to-
direction,
I
because
would- I would love to
I've-
see Dave play Elden Ring.
I've played a lot of the From Software games, and it broke out of a formula that it was so tied and true, and just expanded on it.
Well, the fact that they brought it
And
into
he
open
did
world
such
too.
a great job. Yeah, they did such a great job bringing it to the open world and making it accessible, even with kind of goofy choices like the horse with the little air burst things that make you jump 100 feet in the air and get to higher places. Stuff like that. Just making choices that made sense to make the game fun.
It opened me up
Like-
to a genre of games that I was never really into. Also,
Yeah.
so like, there's that too. Like I always knew I was going to enjoy God of War. I always knew that it was something I was going to play and enjoy. But like this was like a very like a buy that I was like, oh man, I might play this for like an hour and then never play it again. Because that's how I did with all the rest of and then this game sucked me in. I mean, I have 180 hours on this game. So.
Man.
Well, let's see. I have the platinum on 3 of the titles on this list. So I liked at least 3 of them, and then I'm currently playing one of them, and I've kind of dabbled in another. So I've played everything on this list.
So yours is the most informed decision.
Yeah. So Jared, what is your decision?
Elden Ring, yeah.
All right, Elden Ring.
Yeah. I mean, my experience with the company as well. I haven't done Dark Souls. I've done Demon Souls. I've done Bloodborne, and this, and probably.
Okay, so I'm probably not
some
going to
other
play this
stuff.
game.
I have a question.
Probably not.
John, I'm going to ask you what you're going to pick. You can abstain too if you want, but us talking about any of these games, does that make you want to play any of them?
Well, I've listened to past podcasts of you talking about the Elden Ring, but I haven't played the new God of War. But with my past experience playing the first 2018 God of War, and then hearing you talk about Elden Ring, I'm gonna pick God of War.
Okay, all right. So Elden Ring's going to win. Moving on to the next, which is Game of the Year. This is the final shindig of the night. We made it. Not too late.
Before we vote for this, though, I just want to say this does make me want to consider playing a Plague Tale, Elden Ring, and Stray, because those games come up again and again, and it's
Yeah, Stray got a lot of nominations. So did Plague Tale.
Stray's good. I mean, the first city area that you get to explore is really, really cool. Some of it gets a little different and not quite as interesting, but it's still fun. I liked it through most of the game, but there were sections of it that weren't quite up to par with the big city. It was like underneath the city and stuff like that. That kind of, made my opinion drop a little bit on it. I love the game, but
I really enjoyed the original Plague Tale, so Requiem is something I would consider.
Yeah, I'm
playing.
excited to play it.
I feel like, I get what Jerry was saying earlier about like giving Horizon some love, but I feel like Horizon just isn't their narrative. I don't know what it is about their game.
No,
I don't know what is it about the game that I just never. I think that must be it. I never felt a desire to play it, and I feel like that's why people aren't really picking it or going to.
I think my big issue with Horizon Forbidden West is, maybe I just was playing it wrong, but all the robots just take too many arrows, even if you're knocking chunks off of them, and the weapon variety was almost too much to where you couldn't figure out what would work because there's just too many things, and you don't even find the good stuff until way late in the game, like all the purple it
didn't
rare
click
stuff
with me, and I didn't play. I didn't go back and get the platinum like I did on the first one. I wanted to be in the first one more, even though I knew the full story. Whereas this one, it was like I quite enjoyed the story, but to be quite honest, it was an open world game that just seemed a little too big.
Yeah. Yeah, the world was massive. I didn't uncover it. I put a lot of
No,
time in it.
neither
I got
did
the
I.
platinum in it, but there was still so much to do, and I didn't really have an interest to. Like at
It
the end of
felt,
the game, you unlock faster ways to travel and stuff
yeah,
like that. But even then, it's still kind of slow to move around that
it
huge world
felt
unless you're fast traveling.
it felt humongous, and it felt bloated in some respects. It wasn't a
Yeah.
very tight game, I didn't think.
I think another thing that's interesting as I get older, as all of us, kind of we've been playing a lot of video games for a long time. I think you start sensing like, well, Horizon Forbidden West is going to be just more of that. And like God of War was going to be more of that too, but for some reason I always liked the father-son story. So like Dave's not super hot on it. Right now I'm super into it. So like
No,
maybe
I
it
mean,
goes
I
in a
mean,
place it doesn't. But like Horizon was in this very sci-fi place, and I thought that game ended fine. I didn't need it to continue. I almost wish it didn't. I wish there
you know
wasn't a
what
sequel to
bugs
Horizon.
me
I wish
about
it.
God
I
of
wish they
War
went
a
on.
little?
I wish they went on to another game completely. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Dave.
What bugs me about God of War a little is sometimes in the cutscenes when you're walking along, I just want to look left, and it won't let me look left or look right.
Move the
You know what I
camera.
mean? It's like it goes into this like fixed
But they
camera
give you
mode.
they're giving you actual cutscenes versus some games where you're kind of like
I know,
just a
but it
character.
gives
Like in
you,
Assassin's Creed, you're obviously talking and giving story,
yeah.
but you can just walk around and fuck around. And I
But it
get
also
that. I get that. But I like that they're like forcing you to watch a movie. Like that one camera, they're trying to do this one thing and they're telling you a
I
story. So
wish they
I
just
enjoy
locked the
that.
camera. What annoys me is the fact they give you just enough control that you feel like you could kind
Yeah,
of look
yeah.
on.
I guess
I,
it
I
doesn't.
get that.
I guess that
It
doesn't really
makes me
bother
feel
me.
like I'm on rails, and I'm just like, I'd prefer if you just lock the camera and like don't give me the option to make me feel like
So what
I
you're
could
saying
look.
is when you go to the theater to watch a movie, you're actually watching behind you at the lights on the wall? Is that what you're saying? Like
I'm saying
what they
in
want you
games
to watch
sometimes
is
I
in
want to.
front of you, but you would rather watch the people
I
to the
mean, there's
left of
some
you?
great scenery though in the like they're talking to
I
you, and
don't
you
think
want
there's
to.
great scenery
There's
so
like
far in
there's
God of
like
War.
hell or whatever going on, and it's like I might not want to look at that all the time, but I maybe want to glance over and look at it.
I think
And
God of War is a
it
beautiful game, but like the distance is not as epic as it could be. I always
no,
feel
it
like it's a
treat,
lot less impressive than like
but
some things.
The
it makes
forest is really cool.
it makes me feel like yes, it's a very beautiful game, but it like when I'm walking along a path, I'm like, wow, this wouldn't be much difference if I was playing it on a PlayStation 2. It just wouldn't look as good.
So so yeah, I mean God of War it doesn't have the distance. So there's a ding against that. But Elden Ring, my most negative part about Elden Ring is the multiplayer experience.
That's a game in
Just
itself, though, Jared.
yeah, it's you have to game the system to get into multiplayer.
I don't really mind
And
it. It's
when you're
funny. I
doing
find it funny.
multiplayer, it forces you to do player versus player. People can just come into your world and start bashing on you. It just sucks. And then you
It
have
does
to
suck, but it's
reconnect with your friend and it fails and you have to reuse resources and if you run out, you just can't play multiplayer
it is
if you
hot
don't have that
garbage.
resource. And it's so aggravating. So aggravating. Makes me just not want to vote for it
But
for
none
game of
of
the
the
year
other
because
games
the
But
have.
you know what?
multiplayer
That's
was
not. But the thing is
so
like I
annoying.
actually enjoyed all that shit. I don't know. I didn't mind that. I mean, I get it was complete garbage, and I loved it when it would like I'd be playing, and then all of a sudden it just sucked me out of my world and put me in someone else's, and then I'd be like running around for like 2 minutes, and then like, oh, we won. All right, sends me back to my world. It is garbage, but there's something like weirdly janky and cool. I don't know. It for what it did, it worked, but it doesn't
It's
ever.
trying to do something different.
It's
Is
just
what you're
stupid.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
saying.
but
It's
maybe next time they'll just let people play a multiplayer game and enjoy it. I mean
But I like
that's
that.
all I wanted. It was
But I
just
like
let me
that
play a
kind of
multiplayer game.
craziness. I like that kind of craziness of it. There's a part of that is like I enjoy. I don't know. And like then you're trying to cater your build to destroying people. So then when you show up and you're just like, I don't know. I get it. I get that it sucks. But I found enjoyment in the suck. You know, sometimes you
Yeah.
find enjoyment in the suck, right, John? All right. I don't know why I pointed that at you. That could have been Dave. Probably
You're
should have
trying
been
to
Dave.
include me. I get it.
I'm trying to include you, but and you're just looking there. We got to do this final category so we can get out of here and move on. This is Game of the Year, recognizing the game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Well, then that technically wouldn't be Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's why I threw that out there.
Actually,
'cause
it's probably
that-
not a lot of these games. It's not a Plague Tale Requiem because I know that game is jank as fuck. Because I've watched some streams of it. Anyway, a Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring has jank multiplayer. God of War Ragnarok. So far, I haven't ran any jank.
Oh,
Horizon.
I had
Oh,
a lovely bit of jank on God of War.
Horizon.
I was at this bit, and the guy got stuck who was going to come and turn the wheel for me, and I had to go back and knock him off whatever he was stuck on.
Oh,
Well, there
funny.
you go. Horizon Forbidden West. I haven't played. Stray. And Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This game, I don't know if it even deserves to belong in this. I feel like there's other games that might deserve it more, but here it is. I'm just, I got to vote on my heart, so I'm going to Elden Ring. I think it's the best game of the year.
I'm not fussed about any of these, to be quite honest.
I think, yeah, I am going to go Elden Ring. I spent well over 100 hours in the game and enjoyed most of it. Some of the boss battles were a little infuriating, but man, when I popped that platinum, I felt pretty good about achieving that. That was a tough one.
Dude, when I beat my first boss in Elden Ring, it was like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
And then I did it. Anyway, so Dave's not going to pick anything.
No, I don't feel like God of War or Forbidden West deserve it, and I haven't played the rest.
And John is probably going to abstain too. No? Or you
Yeah,
can
I
pick
haven't
one.
played any of these games.
John doesn't play video games anymore.
I've played 4 of these.
I've only played 2.
To be fair, Ian, I did play A Plague's Tale Requiem, and I just felt like, in my opinion, it was derivative of the first game, and there were certain parts of the first game I was just like, okay, yes, we've been here, we've thrown the stones, can we do something else with this?
Yeah.
I think that's how I feel about both Horizon and God of War.
Just iterations.
Yeah, that's why
Iterative,
I think ultimately
Yeah.
the fight comes down between Elden Ring and God of War, and the other games are kind of like not important. And
Elden Ring made the biggest push.
And Elden
to
Ring made
be
the biggest-
something different from their
Yeah.
original formula.
yeah, so that's why I'm going with that. Is that what you're going
Yeah.
with, Jared, or did you go with God of War?
Yeah, Elden Ring.
All right, so Elden Ring's gonna win the couch co-op vote for Game of the Year. But find out for sure in our when we finally do our Game of the Year podcast after I finish God of War. Maybe I'll change my mind. You never know.
Yeah, maybe I will. I'm only 17 hours in, so I've still got a bit of story to go.
All right, that's all the 2022 Game of the Year, Game Awards, game stuff happened December 8th stream. It'll probably be like a 3-hour stream of just exclusives.
Nice.
But cool. All right, that's that. Let's move on to some couch co-optionals really quickly. Jared, do you have anything cool and awesome you want to share with the good of the order?
No.
No.
I got nothing.
Doesn't care
I've-
about, doesn't read anymore, doesn't listen to music. All right.
Well, I did see today on my phone that Smashing Pumpkins released a new album. I listened to part of the first track, and it's mostly musical.
The first
The
chapter
Screaming
of their trilogy.
Squashes.
Smashing Pumpkins are releasing a trilogy rock opera. So like the first chapter came out.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
excited about that, and I want to listen. I just learned about it today and haven't had a chance to listen to
Yeah,
it.
so like the
there's
first
that.
chapter and then
Smashing
there you go.
Pumpkins. Let's go.
I forgot what it's called, but yeah, it's coming.
I'll look while you're going with yours.
I'm
John.
not going. Dave, what's
Or
your couch
Dave.
co-optional?
Oh, just remember Black Friday's coming up. Keep an eye out for those video games. I did see a video game cover that I thought Ian would like, which is the Resident Evil 3 Deluxe Edition holographic cover art.
Yeah. Do I have to search it? All right. Or can you post
Yeah,
it?
you'll probably have to look for it. But
All right.
other than that, I've just been playing Ragnarok and generally trying to mainline that.
All right, Joan, you got something you want to give to the people?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of a YouTube channel called Star Tile. He pretty much specializes in bathroom remodels and tile installations. And it's been fun. He's he more of his popular videos are him focusing on towel showers that went wrong. And I've just been learning a lot and just been watching them.
Yeah, if you guys live in
about
the
how they-
Vegas area, in the Clark County area, you hit up John here, and he'll come to your backsplash.
He'll be your pool boy. Oh, sorry, your
Most
shower
definitely. Most definitely.
boy. Yeah, he does it in a
Shirtless is an
bikini.
extra cost.
He's a high priced pool boy.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What is that? YouTube doc. What is it? What is this?
It's just Star Tiles.
Star Tile.
StarTile.
All right, Star Tile. Gotcha. Before I get to mine, Aaron, who couldn't make it, he dropped his couch co-optional. He's been watching the Chris Hemsworth Limitless show on Disney Plus. He says it's super cool. In his real life anxiety and stress under control, he does some more dire things to make those stressors less serious. Like in the one I watched recently, decided to swim the Arctic Ocean, and then after that decided to fast for 4 days. So it's kind of supposed to be like his health, but also he does like some like weird stunts too.
That doesn't sound healthy, does it?
Yeah, I know. Fasting.
Well, fasting
yeah,
is supposed to be incredibly healthy, but
Jeez.
He's actually taken a break from acting now because he found out he has the gene for dementia, for
wow.
Alzheimer's specifically.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He has a lot
Sorry
of
about that.
he has a lot of work like already done and filmed, so
Right.
he's set for a while.
So mine is kind of about an actor who's taken a break from shooting a little bit. Also a YouTube show. So I didn't know this, but last night I was on the YouTube rabbit hole looking at car videos and stuff, and I came across this thing. I didn't realize that Porsche was producing this documentary series with Michael Fassbender.
Oh, really?
So Michael Fassbender rode to Le Mans.
Huh.
I watched the trailer for season 4 that's coming out soon. There are 3 seasons on YouTube. It's through Porsche's
Just with Michael Fassbender?
Michael Fassbender becoming a race car driver, and I've
For
watched 2 seasons already. Super compelling and interesting. So if you're a car dude or you like Michael Fassbender, I recommend. Some of the episodes are like 8 minutes, some are like 15 minutes, some are like 22 minutes. It all varies. First 2 seasons super cool. I'm gonna watch after we get off tonight. I'll probably watch the 3rd season or something. I don't know, but I was super interested. I love race car stuff. I love the F1 Drive to Survive on Netflix, and seeing Michael Fassbender try to become a Le Mans racer is super compelling to me. So that's my German Porsche, and also
It's funny
the Gran
you say that,
Turismo.
Ian, because
Gotcha.
I've been wondering what that guy's been up to.
Yeah, he
Like,
kind of
like,
disappeared,
he just
and
seemed to
this is what he's been
disappear.
doing.
Exactly.
He's been fucking becoming a
That's
race car
hilarious.
driver. It's kind of crazy.
That's awesome.
One last quick shout out. If you want Elden Ring, it's $35 at Walmart this Black Friday.
Nice.
There you go. Anyway,
And
that's
your PS4 copy will get you a free upgrade to PS5.
true that. All right, so that's couch co-optionals. It's Aaron's pick next week. He hopes to make it. Aaron's pick for beer next week is Celebration by Sierra Nevada.
Ooh, that's the
Yes.
nice winter fresh hop one. I think it's a
Yeah.
red ale.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That is the beer. It should be available everywhere.
Probably.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. Seen it at Fred Meyer's here. So
Celebration by Sierra Nevada. All right, boys. That's fun. A little longer than I was, but I thought we could get it through quicker. But it is what it is. I'm sure John has to go get some sleepy time. Let me get
30 categories, and we've got to talk about them for at least a minute or two.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. I want to thank you all for listening and remind you you can leave feedback on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Couch Co-op. I can't talk anymore, man. At Couch Co-op Shows, all one word, no hyphen. Remember to please subscribe, share, and leave us an iTunes review. You can find us on Spotify. Go to anchor.fm/The Couch Co-op Show, and you can leave a voice message. If you don't know how to do that, I'm sorry. I want to thank you for listening, and I want to thank Jared, Dave, and JPK for joining me here on the show.
Yes, sirree.
Be excellent to each other.
For joining me here on the couch. For Couch Co-op, I'm Ian, reminding you to please be excellent to each other.
Wild Stallions.
And I'll play the opening. I mean the closing.